guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is Bianca Shanae TV, where everyone's welcome, and make sure you like and comment and most definitely subscribe so you can become a part of the Shanae family. So this video is going to consist of my January favorites, and I might add in like a few little dupes because my January favorites, you'll just get it. You'll see in a second. Let's get right into this video. So the first thing I have that's a part of my January favorites is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Dip Glow Kit right here. This is life. Do you hear me? I'm even gonna swatch them on my hands. Right now I'm doing bronzed. I'm gonna let you guys see it, and I'm gonna do all of them. I'm gonna do bronze, summer, tourmaline, and moonstone. I just swatched these on my hands, but these can get very pigmented. Like, I didn't overdose on it today, but this is a really good glow kit. I don't know how much this retails for. I'm not quite sure. I think it's like $16 at least. It's at least $16, and yeah, that's that. But I really enjoy it. Like, it's a part of my January favorites. I'm gonna forever use it. But see, this is good, right? That's good. But my very favorite of them all, of Anastasia Beverly Hills, period, is Amrezy. Now, I talk about the Amrezy one a lot. This one is my favorite. Actually, I don't even have it on. I didn't even have on the Sun Dip Glow Kit today. I had on this one. So I'm about to do this one on my other hand. And like, just look at it. Imagine packing that up on your, like, imagine just, even if I was to spray my brush with like some setting spray and just dipped it in there, imagine how intense the highlight would be. It would be literally blinding you, like, period. Like, excuse me, do you need shades? Because I know you can't see. There's like that. So I'm gonna jump out of the highlighter family for a second, and I'm gonna jump into skincare. The next thing that I really enjoy is the Ultra Repair Ultimate Oatmeal Mask. Now, this is what it looks like. My camera doesn't really focus that good. I'm still learning the focus settings up here, but I'll probably insert it like maybe like right here. But this is really good because it says only do it 2 to 3 times a week, but I only do it like once a week, and it makes my skin just glow. I just feel refreshed and rejuvenated. And First Aid Beauty is like safe for sensitive skin. I have very sensitive skin, and I'm very hesitant about what I put on my skin. So I was a little at first, but I have all of their products, the First Aid Beauty products, and they work fine for me. Better yet, I have the primer, and I have the Coconut Smoothie Moisturizing Primer. I use that doing my makeup. Like, that's the only thing I use it for, and it works fine for me. It hasn't broken me out or anything, so, but get with this because this is where it's at. The next thing I have is the Tarte. I want to give y'all the exact name. Tarte Shape Tape Double Duty Beauty Concealer. Now, I have a yellow undertone, and actually I went into Ulta because I wanted to try it out because I heard so many great things about it. This is what it looks like, of course, but I heard so many good things about it, and I was just like, I just want to try it, So when I went inside of Ulta, they were trying to get me to get a shade that was too, what's the word I'm looking for, too bright for me. And I'm like, sis, I have yellow undertones, not red, not pink, not any of that. I had yellow undertones, so I color matched myself. I'm in the color 47S, but it's really tan deep sand, and I'll swap this on my hand too. This is what it looks like right here, and it goes good with my foundation. I use Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm in the color 410 with that, but this goes really well. Like, as my undertone, I have it on today. I highlight it up under my eyes and my nose. I don't really do my eyebrows or anything, but this is like, I have really enjoyed that because I was using another concealer and I didn't really like it. It just wasn't thick enough to me, and it felt you know how some products you use is like you get what you pay for. Like, it was really cheap feeling. Like, not trying to be funny or anything, but I just was not feeling that. But now it's okay, cause we good, sis. Like, what? We good. Our skin good. We glowing. We popping. We looking like a whole snack today. The next thing I use is, my beauty blender's dirty, but it's a new beauty blender that I just got. Well, yeah, that I just got, and it's the Biancashaneinc beauty blender. This is $7. $7. This sponge gets so huge and it's so soft feeling. Like, I'm just so in love with it. Like, and when it's clean, it's marble like, you know what I mean? It's the patterns of it's like marble. I don't know, I don't want to take the camera off focus. Yeah, I had got the Fenty Beauty one. I think the Fenty Beauty one's either $16 or $18. I had got it when I first started like wearing foundation and stuff. And I'll pay $7 any day before I want to pay $16 or $18 for a beauty blender. And this works better than the one that costs the most. No shade, but this one is cheaper, but it's better. But I love the Fenty Beauty one too though, but I just recently fell in love with this one. So hit or miss, this is a hit, cause if you blending me out, I'll be looking all airbrushed and stuff. Like, okay, so a lot of people ask me what kind of setting spray I use, and I use the Cover FX mattifying setting spray. I have combination skin, so I have dry and oily. So this works best for me, because you know, like some setting sprays, you spray it's gonna make you look dewy. Some setting sprays, if you spray it, it's gonna make you look super duper matte. This just works out good for me, and I think this is like, I think this is $30, but it's the best $30 I ever spent. Hello somebody, because it just works good for me and my skin. The eyeliner I have on today is the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. And this is what it looks like. It's a felt tip. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's felt tip. And I really like it. Like, when I first started doing eyeliner, I think I had got some from like the beauty supply store, and it just wasn't sharp enough for me. Like, I felt like I kept messing up because it wasn't like as felt tip as this one. It was like the liquid one. I mean, I guess this one is still liquid, right? Yeah, it's still liquid, but the one I had was just like very liquid and runny, and I would just get like so irritated while I was doing it. So I'm sticking with the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner, because we fly, no lie, you know it's. I know what I was about to say. Well, I'm going to stay in like the skin area. I don't want to forget this. The next thing I use is the Forsali Unicorn Essence Skin Enhancing Antioxidant Serum. Now, I really do like this. It doesn't like make my skin enhanced. It makes it like kind of brighter. But the smell of this is like super intense. It smells like cotton candy. I mean, cotton candy doesn't smell bad. I mean, this is what it looks like. It's pink. Very pretty. Very, very beautiful packaging. But the smell of it, I just really didn't enjoy. I didn't like that. Like, well, the smell smells good, but I guess I had put on a lot that day, and it was like overwhelming. It took a while for the smell to like go away. But I'm gonna keep using it because it's my favorite. It's my January favorite. That's that. But if you don't want to pay, I think this was a sample one, so it's like $20 or $22 or $23. But if you don't want to pay that much for it, I have a little dupe for you guys. So the dupe is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. And I'm gonna put aside this concealer because I want y'all to see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. That looks like a good highlighter in itself, to be honest. But this is a dupe. I think this was only maybe $8. I think it was like only $8. $8 versus $20. Like, you can't beat that, sis. I'm just saying. $20, $8. I mean, I don't know what more do you want from me, because that's all they giving me. So how I'm gonna be able to give you more than what they giving me? So since we're talking about dupes, I have two highlighters right here. One is the Wet n Wild highlighter. It's called Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This one is a really, really good one. Very pretty. Okay. The next one is the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio Metallic Highlighter. This one is very pretty as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch these on my hands for y'all. The Maybelline one is more pigmented, but when you put the pink one on, it is, see, this was just one swatch, and this was just one swatch with the Maybelline one. The thing about that is that this one, when you put it on and you keep building it up, it eventually gets intense. It can get as intense as this, but you just have to keep putting a lot on. Versus this one, you just have to put like, just one and you good. But these are all, these two are drugstore. The last thing that's in the makeup area is the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. The Fenty Beauty setting powder, well, it's the Invisimatte blotting powder. She just came out with some setting powders. I think that's what they're called. I don't know exactly what her exact name for and what the form is, but she just came out with some. I don't know how much they cost, but I was using the Invisimatte blotting powder. I don't know how much that is, but I think it's like maybe 20 something or maybe 18. I'm not quite sure, but this is only $20. And the Sacha, I ordered this from Amazon. I think it's the only place you can get it is from Amazon. It works good for me. It's flashback friendly because you don't want to be taking a picture looking casket ready. Like, no, cause like when I take my picture, I'm gonna look good, blended, and splendid. You feel me? Like, that's it. Good, blended, and splendid. That's all it is, cause ain't nobody about to be looking casket ready, baby, because I mean, no, like, who, me? You must have lost your mind. No, ma'am. Like, no. Run along. Okay, the last thing that I want to talk about is my planner, my 2019 planner that I got from Target. I got this from Target because I just wanted to literally write down like my tasks for the day so I can be more productive. Now, I have been productive, don't get me wrong, before I had a planner, but I had so many tabs open in my head that it became extremely overwhelming. Now, if I write it down, I don't have to like, okay, remember everything in my head, which I still do subconsciously, but imagine trying to remember everything subconsciously and consciously all at one time. It can get a little overwhelming. Well, it can become very overwhelming. And that was just like extremely too much for me. So I got me a planner. I think this planner was like $10. So it's a monthly planner, and it's from January to December 2019. So like, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna just show y'all exactly what it looks like. So what I would do is I would write down all my due dates for certain things. Now, some things I just remember or already have gotten out of the way, but I'll write down all my due dates for things just on the calendar part. The cool thing about this planner is that it has like a little area where you can like actually write down things that you know need to get done for those days, even though I have it already written down. So this was January 14th. I got a chance to cross everything off my list except maybe 2 or 3 things, and I will move that on to the next day or whatever the case may be. But something like I noticed, something I wanted to start doing was writing myself little quotes to keep me going when I look at my planner. I wrote, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Seize the day. You know what I mean? So every time I look at it, okay, I'm more motivated. I know what I'm getting up for. I know I have things to do. I start planning my week off essentially on Sundays. I write it down on Sundays because I already know, well, mentally in my head, I'm already planning for the next week to film what days I need to film, what day I need to wake up to go to the gym, what day I need to study, what day I need to send emails, what day I just need to rest and take care of myself mentally and physically. I'm just trying to take care of me. You know what I mean? So I feel like my planner really, really helps me a lot. I feel really good when I get up in the mornings. okay, Bianca, you know what you have to do today. You have your whole day planned out. And something that I was told that, you know, you can't take, you know, your time for granted. You don't have 24 hours in a day. And it's like, well, what the hell are you going to do with those 24 hours? And I'm choosing to not waste my 24 hours. Now, just because you don't have a planner or you're not doing this, that, and third, does not mean that you're not being productive. You know what I mean? Or wasting your 24 hours. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is do something that's benefiting you, or do something that's good, that's helping you be productive within your 24 hours. And so far, that's what's helping me. My plan is helping me be productive. Like, I'm planning my week out every single week, and it's helping me stay on track. Let me know, like, if you guys like get a planner, or just let me know in the comment section if you guys will want me to talk in depth about how I plan my planner. Like how I plan in my planner for every single day or every single month, because we can go through that too. You know, we all want a big happy family, right? This is the end of this video, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed my January 2019 favorites, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I love you guys so much. See you next time.